And when it's playoff time, even the warm-ups can see. To have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce, the starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Moses Brown, and it's Parker in at the small forward. Thibault passes to Noah. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Taking a look at San Antonio. A win here in the first game of the series gets them closer to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and it's all about taking things one step at a time. They can't get lost in the moment. They need to focus on the task at hand.
Here's Parker. Three-pointer, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Noah passes to Jackson. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Brown with a screen. Thibault with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Noah grabs the board.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
The three is up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Ball passes to Pollard. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Thibault. Pass to Fox. Lets it go from the wing. He can't get it to go.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Pollard. And here's Ball. Covered by Thibault. They get the rebound. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Fox. Still without a bucket. Stolen by Ball. Puts up a three. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Noah. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Noah's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the inside. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. He has 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. San Antonio making a change here. Culver's checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Second is De'Aaron Fox. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
Those 2 guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Warriors trail by 7. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Noah's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% of the first. They need this. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass the ball. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Fox. Still no points. And the basket by Noah.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Warriors trail by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Noah. 12 points for him. From deep. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 10. The 3-ball. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Fox. Noah kept alive. He's off on that one. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. With the tip, the putback. Noah grabs the board. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the floor for the Warriors, Gordon Hayward is out there with Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Snell in at the 1. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Count it.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Williams looking around. Here's Hayward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Derek Favors.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Free throw good from Hayward. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Hayward. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Fox outside. Pass to Favors. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Williams with the screen. Sinks the tray. 12 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Fox. He's scoreless. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's the 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Fox surveying the D. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Pollard's got 4 rebounds now. Hayward finds Williams. From behind the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Spurs trail by 4. And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Gordon Hayward on top. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Noah. And there it is for him. Noah's got 17.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The three. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 7 assists in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Now here's Ball. No points so far. From deep, Hayward. Rebound by San Antonio.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Noah passes to Cousins. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Give him 23.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Pass to Noah. Launches a 3. Hook it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Culver, he's checked in for Jackson. Parker, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Golden State with it. Brown passes to Ball. Here's Pollard. Let's go with a 3. Parker, no good. Fox outside. Dybel on the wing. Back to Fox. Pass to Noah. Culver on the wing. Parker defending. Culver, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
From downtown, rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Such an unselfish player. Fox with the assist. Aaron is someone teammates love having on their side.
Now here's Ball. No points yet. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Pass to Fox. Back to Culver. 3-pointer. And the Rebound goes to the Warriors.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Noah. Not this time.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Taking a look at the... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. San Antonio with the ball. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. Jackson out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Noah in at the power forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
All outside. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Fox. Pass to Noah. San Antonio moving the ball around. Jackson can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Warriors lead by 3. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Knocks down the long J. Give him 35.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Noah, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass the ball. To the left side wing. Another 3 for Golden State.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Out to the wing. Here's Noah. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now. He'll play in his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors lead by 5. By Thibault, launches it. Parker, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the basket by Noah.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Pollard. Now here's Parker, defended by Jackson, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Spurs trail by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Shot from the wing, and there's another one for the Spurs.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
There's a screen. Covered by Thibault. Cousins with the steal. Jackson outside. Pass to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Thibault passes to Jackson. Here's Noah for the lead. The Warriors pull it in. Pollard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
To the wing on the left. Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Culver, he's checked in for San Antonio. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Outside Thibault. Pass to Noah. Shoots over ball. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Noah's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now Hayward fires for 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Noah from the arc. They grab their own miss. Cousins can't hit. The Warriors lead by 5. Ball outside. Hayward outside. There's the triple. And it's Culver with a rebound. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. They set the pick. Fox outside. Back to Thibault. Takes a three. Here's Noah. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Noah's got 38 points.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Parker, screen on Fox. From deep, Hayward. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Noah. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pollard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hayward. Give him 8 points now. Now Parker. Shoots over Thibault. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Gordon Hayward. Tony Snell is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's AC in at the 4 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson finds some space. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to AC. Here's Snell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Koncak. Koncak's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So both teams making some changes here. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Snell. And there's a pick for 3. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson with a screen on Brown. Here's Noah. They get it back.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Brown, screen on White. Anderson finds Hayward. Takes the 3. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Outside White. Pass to Noah. Clock at 6. Gets the 3 to fall. Noah's got 15 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Anderson. Brown, a screen on White. Anderson for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Cousins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jackson, the pass to Fox. Here's Noah. Over Hayward. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Noah's got 43 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. San Antonio making a change here. Thibault's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that." And
good! Another from three.
He continues to push the envelope, outdistancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fox outside. It's Jackson, high post. Pass to Noah. Shot clock at 5. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Ball. Wide open. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Parker with it. Thibault picks him up. Lonzo. And the three misses.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Buries it from outside.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
There's a screen. Here's Pollard. And there's the rejection. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Well, he's been a clutch player of the year. Fox lives for the big one.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Brown. And rejected. Here's Noah. Beyond the arc. Oh, the stuff.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Warriors lead by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown, the screen on Thibault. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For 3. Brown pulls down the board.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
54 seconds left in the game. Again! What an avalanche!
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And his 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game in 2020.
Trey. Now ball. There's 37 seconds left in the final. He got it again! Sensational!
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
Only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. I mean, how much further can he go?
The triple drop! They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so the Warriors take the win. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
And you can tell it's the playoff. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. You've got Moncrief, Duncan out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Parrish. You look at Denver. They've made an impressive run through the first 2 rounds.
That's for sure. But now the whole things really ramp up. There are no easy games the rest of the way. From the coaches to the players to the trainers, I mean, everybody has to be functioning at a high level.
Here's Moncrief. Denver able to drain the 3. Top of the key, Duncan. Screen by Parrish. 4 on the shot clock. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Johnson, the pass to Chris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Kuzma against Johnson. To the middle. Stolen by Parrish. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Duncan. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Left side, Wall. Out to the right wing. Chris past the Len. Back to Chris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied.
Duncan outside. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get it back. Len, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second change points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Moncrief. Duncan scanning the floor. That good for Moncrief on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Shoots. Kuzma pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 3. Moncrief kicks to Duncan, and it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Parrish. Shot clock at 6. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. Now here's Wall. Here's Chris. And Led has it in the corner. Outside, Wall. To the paint, looking for Chris. He gets it there. And Chris throws it down.
Wall was pass first coming out of college. Glad to see him take that approach here in the NBA.
And now, Hallie LaForce into something for us from the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone. And he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Okay, Hallie, thank you. Hudson's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Alex Len, 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Johnson. Unloads. The Nuggets with another miss.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Parrish with the screen on Hudson. Goes up with a stripe. Moncrief's shot is off.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And Chris throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Here's Len. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Moncrief. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Duncan with it. Now guarded by Len. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Chris. Here's Hudson. Moncrief defending. No good from Hudson. The Thunder with the lead. And here's Moncrief. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Len. Torian Prince comes in for Chris. Hubert Davis is checked in for Dennis Johnson. And John Wall subbed in for Hudson. Now, here is Robinson. Left side, Wall. It's good. This game is all even.
The arc isn't where Wall makes most of his points, but his concentration on that shot was terrific.
Moore against Wall. Moore outside. There's the 3. That one, no good.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
We've got Davis. Torian Prince is out there with Robinson. And it's Wall. And it's Sabonis in at the center. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Down low, stolen by Henson.